it's Mo! I'm on a 3-day adventure working on an English sheep farm, exploring everything about the life of a British farmer and all the hard work included in this job. Are you ready for the adventure? Let's go! Mo's Adventure!
It's 5:44 and we have to get up now. We're gonna check the animals. That's the first thing of the morning.
Normally, during lambing season, a farmer will wake up around 6 a.m. and do the first check on the farm before anything else, to make sure if there's newborn or anything so they can plan for the rest of the day. Morning.
Good morning.
Nelson is the owner of
Yes.
the rock farm. He has been working as a sheep farmer for 15 years. And this is the routine he sticks to every single day.
Let's go.
Stay. Not you. You go.
Is there gonna be a lunar eclipse today?
Yeah, so it's starting at 4 a.m. We're going through. No, it's 20 past 6 apparently is the best time to see it. Morning, babies. How are we today?
The first pen we're looking at is the orphan lamb. They become orphans sometimes because their mom died during birth, mom rejected them, or there's just no enough milk from their mom. Next is the main pen, where newborn and their moms and moms who's waiting to give birth is staying in. And we need to make sure everyone is doing good, have enough water, and check if there's any newborn. And it seems like we got a mom who's giving birth right now. Nelson went to bring her another baby whose mom don't have enough milk and hoping this year will adopt him.
Yay!
The newborn lamb doesn't start crying straight away and jump up and try and suck everything. So she's going to know that there's something sus, and then she's going to get funny. Steady. So it takes him a little while to get everything together. And that's okay, we can pen her up.
Okay.
Time to get them some water.
That's your water.
Check-in finished. We have 2 newborn and added up some water, and the sun just got up.
This morning, so we won't do any bottle feeding this morning, although we will get you to do that one that we've just penned up, the adoption.
That one.
We're going to do, we'll give that one some colostrum, which is the first milk. One with the antibodies and that in it, so if they don't get that within the first 6 hours, then they're always
We also mix it.
We also mix it, yeah, it's in a powder form. But I'll show you how to do that.
Okay.
We planned for the job that we're gonna do afterwards, and it's time to walk the dog.
You don't have to come on the dog walk if you don't want to.
I want to.
Okay.
I need to establish friendship with them so they don't bark at me.
Good luck with that.
I think Scrap really like me and Queen is just a bit suspicious.
I think Queen's always a bit suspicious. She's very funny. Hi there, dolls. Let's go.
Yay!
What a beautiful morning.
Yeah. Just need a bit more sunshine and it's perfect.
Well, it is, well, I suppose it's spring now. It's fully sprung.
Somerset Level is such a beautiful area. I'm living in the basin area most of my life where there's a lot of mountain. And now the land around me are all so flat till the end of my render distance. It's such a weird but also very nice feeling.
What tree is that? Is that yours?
That is an ash tree.
Ash.
Ash.
Oh.
You can tell because it's got the little black buds on it. Got black buds like that where the leaves are. That's an ash tree. And that ash trees will live to 1,000 years. Oak trees as well. Or longer.
Crazy.
All these dead ones are elm trees lots of great big elms that again live 1,000 years, big shade trees. And then we've got Dutch elm disease in the 70s. The tree never gets to the maturity that the beetle can get inside and kill it. And so there's a lot of elm hedges around here, which used to be great big elm trees, and now we've reverted to using them as hedges to keep the elms alive. But
Interesting.
they never last more than sort of 10 or 15 years because when the bark gets to a certain age, it starts to crack, and then the beetles can get in, and then whatever disease it is that they carry kills the trees off. Unfortunately. All of the big trees, the big shade trees, your oaks, your elms, your ashes, they've all been taken out by something. So all we've got now is little spindly hedge trees. So there's no shade in the fields.
Oh, yeah.
So this is what they're talking about, shade trees. Animals naturally congregate in the summer.
After walking the dog, it's around 7 o'clock. We'll go back for a little tea break.
Right, so you want a cup of tea?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They keep going about animal cruelty.
Well, I don't know. I just feel like I watched some documentary about hunters and how they like protect at the same time kill animals because some season they have to protect them, so they have to like risk their life to protect them, and some season they have to hunt them down. And I feel these people, even though you see that they kill animal, but they actually respect the nature and know more about the nature.
That's
than
what
like
it's
any
about,
animal.
it's respecting the animal. It's
Yeah.
not about just, I mean, this is the trouble, is that people have lost all respect for their food because you look at the amount they throw away. If you'd had to grow that food, you would throw nothing away. It was only 100 years ago that we threw nothing away. We made use of every single bit of the animal. You know, the liver was the hunter's cut. It was the most prized piece of the animal. Now you can't give away liver. Nobody eats liver. They only eat sort of prime meat cuts.
Livers are very nutritious too.
Yeah, but they've lost all that for it. Fats, we became anti-fat. Well, fat is flavour. The more fat you have in meat, the more flavour it has.
You have to eat fat too.
But then we're so used to, we have to eat fat, but you're so used to this supermarket thing where the supermarkets dictate what we eat and how we eat it. As a convenience store, they're only there for their own convenience because the strawberries that they grow, they aren't the best tasting or the best yielding, they're the ones that look the same.
After a short tea break and a 20-minute nap, we need to start working again.
Of colostrum. So they're supposed to have, it says on the packet 100, but we'll give them 200 millilitres. If he doesn't take it, don't pour it in the...
Okay.
Don't pour it in with the spares, it stays here as its own thing, because obviously...
Just for the newborn baby with two.
Just for the newborn, that's it, just for the newborn one, just to make sure until I've got a chance to properly have a look at her milk. Because those ones that are limping in the field, a lot of that is down to poor milk at the beginning. So the ewes have had trouble with the milk coming down, and they haven't got enough to give them that natural immunity.
Hello, you three escape sheep. Make sure we closed it. There you go. The first job we'll do is to feed the baby lamb. For the newborn lamb, we'll feed them colostrum, which is high in fat, vitamin, and protein. And you also provide antibody for them. It's a must need for newborn lamb, which are born with nearly no immune protection. And next is to feed the sheep.
That one should be alright. We'll check her milk in a minute.
Okay.
We'll just give her a chance to cleanse. Have you got your blue gloves on?
No.
Nope. And you could grab hold of that one
Do that?
and do the iodine and the spectam, yeah.
I'll go do it. I'm ready. Now we're gonna feed the baby lamb some energy drink, which we also call a lamb drench. It's full of glucose, vitamin, electrolytes, which will help energize the baby lamb and protect it from hypothermia. And then a spray of iodine on their umbilical cord to dry it up. Next is to add some straw to the pen. For the big one, it'll be done by tractor. For the small one, we'll do it by hand.
Right, so if you want to grab a pick, I'll show you how to do it.
Okay.
Actually, for leaning on, it's a good resting place. Leaning on, having a little snooze. Whoa! Put the pick down first.
Okay.
Okay, take your hand away from it.
Okay.
Leave it there balanced. Alright? Don't ever climb over a gate with picking your hand, you can fall on it, anything. Sharp pointy end, bad. Yeah. This is the end you want to hold. Ooh. Ooh, let me get out of the way.
I'm doing that.
Right, okay. Alternatively, stick it on your boot into it.
Oh.
Enough? You can pick it up. Don't give up your day job.
This is every day?
Every day. You got one tiny little pen to do. Every other day we bed up, when there's all of them in, we bed up all of these sheds by hand.
That's for the...
Alright, that'll do, that's stuff around.
Next is to fill up the leak tank with supplements for the ewes, which is full of vitamins, proteins, and minerals, which is good for them when they're getting ready to give birth. You better not escape. What are you doing?
Right, if you could just stand there, Lucy. So
Yeah.
Tag.
All the lamb and sheep will be tagged and marked for multiple times for different purposes. First mark will be added a while after birth, and then before they leave the pen to the field. There's also a mark for antibiotic and other medication use.
We used to do kind of Prince's Trust and Fairbridge and things like that, the turnaround courses and the life skills courses, so we used to do quite a lot of that, so I still like working with kids when I can. Now we've got to do the medicines book before we forget. So in here we keep a list of all the medicines that we've given out. So we started on the 12th, wasn't it? What is it, 14th today?
Is this for keep track on stock or?
No, this is a legal requirement that I have to put each animal what medicines that we've given them, and then that tallies up against my antibiotics usage. So they keep a track on our antibiotics usage. 1, 2, and 3. Beta Mox. Right then, that's that. Right, all the books are filled out. All good. It's not, I mean, you know. It's ridiculous, really. It doesn't mean anything. Actually, with a cow, you have a passport, so they have like a DNA test to go with it.
Oh,
so
that's
you can
good.
match that cow to that tag forever. With a sheep, it's just a tag. As soon as I cut that tag out, it's a brand new sheep.
Huh.
So, you know, it's kind of, yes, they want to do it for traceability, but at the same time, it's not traceability. Because
Yeah, you can just make up a new one and put it
make
on
up.
them.
Yeah, that's it. All I've got to do is cut those tags out, and all of a sudden it's my sheep.
Yeah.
And I said it's been brought up on my farm, and that's it.
Yeah.
Of course, I've registered that tag when I first put it in, but there's no reason why I can't just go back and put that in pencil, because nobody checks it,
Yeah.
unless you have an audit.
Hello. Breakfast time, is it?
Breakfast time, yeah.
Yay. It's finally breakfast time. Nielsen always say, on a farm, we always feed our animal first, and then our dog, and then the children, and then it's finally ourselves. Butter is so nice. I think I can eat a whole block of butter. So sweet.
But one thing I really missed in Asia was milk, cheese and butter. Have you seen this before? Obviously it's a weekly magazine about farming.
Do you eat strong? Strong.
Oh no.
Why not? You don't eat it?
Why? I think it's a question, why would I use a drone when I can go and look myself? I don't think sitting there looking at a screen when I could actually be walking across the field looking for myself. And whatever you see through a camera image, no matter how...
see better.
Yeah, no matter how high the definition, there's a whole, you know, there's the reflection of the light and whatever, it doesn't do it justice. You need to walk it. You need to be actually there and touch it. All this labour-saving devices and things, some of it's good in farming, but some of it's just completely counterproductive. That will tell you each make of tractor. So they've got some in there, like they've got Kubota and every to make a tractor. The most famous ones are like John Deere, Case, Class. Bobcat, yeah.
Lift linkage list price 50,000.
And then you look at the horsepower over here. Somewhere it will say the horsepower.
58.
How many?
58.
58, and it's 50 odd thousand. So you're basically paying £1,000 per horsepower.
Oh.
So tractors now go up to 600 and something horsepower.
After lunch, it's time to go back to work again. Now we're gonna do the marking for the newborn lamb and also tail docking. Tail docking is to put an elastic ring on the tail of the lamb, and the bottom part of the tail will eventually fall off. It is for the hygiene of the lamb and is required by the government.
There is a thing about overuse of antibiotics and them not working anymore. But we try as much as we can to target it and not just give them antibiotics for the sake of it.
Yeah.
But with sheep, most things are prevention. It's a good time of year because it's all starting to green up. Look, all the elder, you can see the different plants have put out, different trees have put out leaves at different times. The elder's starting to go. We've got little leaves on them coming out. Hawthorn's in blossom.
I like hawthorn.
It's Ruin Church. It's on top of the hill.
Interesting.
That's Burrow Mump. That's our high point. It's 24 metres above sea level.
Here we arrive at the first field. All we need to do is to walk through the field and look at all the sheep and lamb and make sure they're all healthy and alive.
Everything seems to be Right, the sheep, the lamb. So stunning. Bah, bah. Doing okay? Doing okay? Alive?
There are 7 fields in total, located in different nearby towns. Nilsson rented most of them. We just arrived at the second one. Before we head to the next town, we'll bring some of the lamb and ewe with us, bring them to the fields.
I forgot we've got a shop. You can have a look at that.
Right.
And quickly, and then we'll go back have some lunch, and then we've got to do water for those ones, and we've got to go to Cannington.
Okay.
Here we arrive at the Market Garden Farm Shop, where most of the products are made locally and also of very good quality.
We could do. We could barbecue it.
And then out to farm.
So are most of these stuff made locally?
Dave, is most of this made locally?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Somerset pickles and
Lots of Somersets. Coke jar from Somerset. This is Sedgemoor, so this is from the moor close to here. They're in Somerset. Chocolate. These guys are just down the road. This is Somerset. Oh no, it's Cornwall. There you go. These guys are very close. These two, very lot of local, and the apple juice as well is very local.
That's cool.
bread's local.
It's all local. Yeah.
It's all local,
All locals. Even these guys, the tea and coffee. This is not too far away. This is in Somerset, just down the road.
After we're back, it's already 1:27. It's time for lunch. For lunch, we're having flatbread with tomato, ham, and cheese in it. After lunch, I went up to take a 20-minute nap, and Nielsen is playing his crossword.
Quickly crossword. Sometimes you don't even know why it's that, but the word fits all right. So
Yeah.
Okay, what are we on? Cold? Yeah, it's gone cold.
Is it getting cold?
Oh, it's cooler.
It's 2:11 p.m. and we're back to work. We're gonna get some water and bring them to the fields, as some of the fields don't have water there. And also make sure all the bucket here is filled with water. And now it's time to head to the fields again.
Right, if you want to have a one back sheet, I'll fill the water.
Okay.
Hi. Which town is this now?
So we're going back. This is Western Island,
Oh,
and then we're going back through Bridgewater out to Cannington.
Why did you choose the field there?
I didn't choose it.
They chose you.
It chose me. Yeah. When we were talking about keeping sheep, because I've only been keeping sheep for 15 years. It's not been a lifelong thing. Like I said, we changed from dairy to beef to arable to sheep and arable.
Yeah.
And then we're going over to just sheep. My dad went off and he was talking to one of his friends, and they had a flock of sheep, 350 sheep, up and running, and they wanted to get rid of them. They wanted to sell them as a job lot. So we bought the entire flock off them, not knowing anything at all about sheep. And luckily, the guy who was the farm manager there, and the two guys that were helped him with his lambing and that, I went over to Cannington every day in the morning. So 5 o'clock in the morning I'd go to Cannington and then come back at like 7, 8 o'clock at night. Every single day I was going out there, and some days I'd sleep over out there in the barn, so that I'd be sort of, if there was no night shift going on. And so we sort of took over their flock, and he taught me everything that I know about sheep.
That's nice.
And what we produce has lost its value. Like, so I found a receipt the other day for some corn that we'd sold, wheat that we'd sold, £186 a tonne in 1989. And then we are, at the moment, wheat is £181 a tonne in 2025.
Oh.
So 36 years later, it's less than it was
way less.
then. And back then, a litre of diesel would cost you 23 pence. Now it's 79 pence.
Yeah.
A man's working hour would be £3.50. Now it's £12.80.
Yeah. So basically, it's like 10 times less.
Yeah, basically, you've lost out on 36 years worth of inflation.
Yeah. Oh, cow.
Calves. Yeah.
And here we are at another field. Which one do you think is smarter, cow or sheep?
Well, it's difficult to say because a sheep just wants to die, so it's very clever in that respect, whereas a cow kind of wants to live, so they're quite clever.
So sheep are more complex.
So, yes, they're more definitely complex.
Hello.
Right, you go that way, I'll go down the
Okay. Mole welfare check. Not much here. Crow. After that, we drive to another field. This one is way bigger, so we can just drive and check. So many birds.
Kill bloody rooks. They're pretty cruel on sheep, rooks.
Oh.
They peck the udders, pull out the entrails, fill the stomach. It's horrible.
Oh.
And their eyes, they always go for the eyes.
That's crazy.
The sheep will get stuck on its back.
After 2 fields in Kennington, we're finally heading back. I'm so exhausted, even though I didn't really do much things. I just feel really tired and fall asleep on the car, even though the road is so bumpy. What happened?
We're running out of time.
Oh.
No time to get all the fun and excitement in. Let's see, that's a jumble.
Are we gonna check on the sheep again?
Yeah, I'm just going to take the dogs for a run around the field in a minute.
Okay.
So yeah, you can come with me, or you can check the sheep if you like.
I'll go check the sheep. Yes. Bella seems happy. No. Get going. Oh, that one. Baby sleep. Oh. All the sheep and lambs are doing fine. Lastly, we just need to add the milk for the orphan babies and do the medication for the sheep, and that's about it.
Right.
It's actually a little bit cold. Oh, the weather.
After a little break, we started to have dinner at 7 p.m. We had chili this time. After dinner, I took another nap. And after that, we'll do the last check on the farm.
Let's check.
Last check on farm? Last check on farm is similar to the morning one. Make sure everyone is healthy, feed the baby, add up the water. From 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., we barely stop. I still remember I told Nielsen I want to explore the town a little bit during free time, and I found out there's barely any. And if there is, I'll be too exhausted and want to fall asleep immediately. And this is just my first day on the farm. Alright, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of my farm adventure. Bye! Thank you, Patreon!